All right, let's build a battery. This is the Apexium DIY 280 48 volt do-it-yourself box. So this is a pretty beefy box here, pretty solid. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. We're just gonna follow the instructions on the laptop and just kind of work our way through it, and hopefully we'll get it done today. All right, let's get this battery started. I did the top balance, all the individual cells. They are all at the exact state of charge, so I think we're pretty good to go. Okay, let's just follow the instructions, eh? Please wear insulated gloves, safety shoes, and goggles. Safety shoes. Are these safe enough? I got the flippity flops on. All right, I think we're good. General tools, blah, blah, blah. All right, we gotta take off these two rails. So we have our Apexium BMS, our battery management system. Yes, we do. All right, whole bunch of hardware. They gave us some actual tools to do the work with. That's pretty dope. And whatever this thing is, probably to link all the batteries together on some type of circuit board. Cool. This is probably to go in between each battery. Next step. Please put the bottom case, front panel, top bracket, front bracket, and top cover in place. So I take it we have to take off all of this. Okay. Oh wow, just two screws hold that together. All right, so we did that, and take out the installation accessories, 1 and 2. There's the 1, there's the 2. All right, protecting the battery. We should have all of that. Okay. Need these sheets first. So basically it shows the bright yellow side, and we just line the sides like that. Simple enough. Yeah, cool. I think that deserves a drink. All right. Please install in strict accordance with the installation specifications diagram. First one would be a negative on the outside. I feel like we need to do something else before we do this. Yeah. Probably need to put it on both sides. And then that one goes negative on the outside first. I'm certain this one gets 2 of them, one on the front and one on the back. All right, so we'll look at our pinout, negative, and then it's on positive. So negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. This one has to be good. All right, let's move on. Yeah, I'm super excited to get this back up and running because it's been a freaking minute since we had this going. Our other batteries took forever to return. It was a huge process. We had to ship them back down to my dad's in Washington. And then from there, they had to ship it to Indianapolis, and they had to retest them. And we're still trying to get our money back, but that's a whole nother issue. But then we had to wait for these. Then we had to order these, wait for them to come from China, which is actually a really speedy process. So I'm actually pretty surprised how fast it was. But still, it's been good solid month plus since we've been able to run our solar. And now we're getting into the dark of the winter too. It's already almost Thanksgiving time. So we'll at least be able to see what happens in the darkest months. You know, we'll see how good December and January do with the solar panels. We got 7,200 watts going. Once we get this battery up, we'll have 7,200 watts of solar. So I'm hoping that'll be enough for our Alaska winter. And if not, then we'll think about upgrading to some more panels. So we shall see, but I think it'll be enough. I think it'll be enough. And if we have to substitute with the generator a little bit, that's, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's the price you pay when you live off grid. But it would be nice to maybe double this system, get another one of these inverters. That'd be kind of cool. And then have almost 15,000 watts of solar panels. That would be cool. Then we would be good. Pretty sure. But we'll see. Get these up and running, and then we'll find out for sure how well I planned. Negative. I do feel like this DIY kit is very well put together. I feel like these batteries are going to be definitely protected. So I'm pretty excited, and I think the BMS is going to be pretty good too. If they have this high quality for their DIY box, I don't see any reason why they would go with a crappy BMS. If it's too hot, if it gets too cold, it will shut off the batteries. So that is very cool. The other batteries that we bought, the lifetime batteries, they didn't have that cold shut off. So I'm pretty happy that this BMS does. So that's already a win right there in my book. Do heat with a wood stove full time. There are times when we're not going to be home, and the batteries are going to get cold. But I am super happy that the BMS does come with that cold shut off. That's huge. And if this works, if this battery system works really well, then I'm gonna buy like 3 more of them at least, and then that'll give us, let's see, where we're running like what, about almost 14,000 watts on this. So yeah, that'll give us 56,000 watts. That's a lot of power. So I know our panels can definitely take one more of these boxes. I think they rate the solar panel charging per day as like 4.5 hours. So if we're running 7,200 watts, we could theoretically charge this battery bank in full sun in 2 hours. So if we had another one of these, we could charge both of these two battery banks in that 4-hour time frame. Which, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So, and we could probably add a third on there too, you know, because we're only really gonna get that 4 hours of sunlight, or 5-6 hours of sunlight in the darkest of days here in the December. But like in the summertime, I mean, we're getting 18 hours of sun at the peak, at the summer solstice. So yeah, we could easily expand that to 4 of these units, which would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm excited to see what happens. Negative, these are right, these are right, these are right. Positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. Okay. All right, next step. But I'm definitely gonna do it. These have the little lippy lips right here on the top side. These are supposed to compress quite a bit, I guess. Wow. So we got this plate on now. Yep, they all compress together really nice. Sweet. So I guess we'll move on to the next step. Battery link. All right, number 2. Here is number 2. some more paddings, and then our links. Okay. All right, so we need to put in our bus bars. My box came with these, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of feeling these. These actually came with the batteries themselves. And I feel like they're higher quality. I'll be back. I'm gonna go talk to the wife. I asked Katie what she thought, and she agreed with me that these ones do look like they're just better. We're gonna go with these. They came with the batteries, so I'm assuming that the battery manufacturer wants you to use what they provided. We're going to go run these all in series. So negative to positive, negative to positive.
Like this. Yeah, I'm digging these way more. And there's our negative, should be nothing. And then there's a crossbar. And then we're positive to negative.
So we're gonna put these back on like this. But we need to put in our protective strip on the bottom of it. Hey guys, can you be quiet just a little bit? There, right there, right there. Put that right there. We got our little strippy strips on there. Boom, boom. And then we bolt them down. So we'll use these with the washers. It's for the number 2 step, so I don't see why it wouldn't be for these, you know? Trust the instinct. Pretty good. Alright. Next thing we need to do is... Okay, that's what these little guys are for, then I'm thinking, for the board. We want our white end down on this side. Oh, this is A and B. Oh. Yeah, this is different. Okay, oops, I might have swapped them. Because this is the A. Okay, yeah. It looks like this is the A side, and I think I messed it up. Yeah. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, I did. Darn it. I swapped them. This is the B side. Break time. Cider break. All right, now it says we got to connect them. Positive goes with the positive. Ooh. No, I think this has to be very, 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 very careful here. So that one's connected, 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 connected. So all connected except... broke that one. So it's on there pretty good. Alright. I made a boo-boo, but I fixed it. It should be good now. Continuing on. Alright, so we tightened all that down except for the last two. Now we need to do the battery link. Bolt all those in. But what do those go to? Those get a cross bolt. I need those kind. Oh, this isn't good. This is my battery in, right? This goes from the battery into this inverter. And I'm supposed to put one of these on the end of this. And then so it sticks into that, like that, right? But if you look in here, those aren't the same width. This one's a lot smaller male piece into this female piece. This female piece is way bigger compared to, say, this one. So if you look at the difference, they are way bigger. This one's way bigger male piece than this one, and this one was meant to go into this one. So that's a little, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I think I might be able to just go with what they gave me. But I'm gonna have to do some, I might have to just go into here and terminate right here. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do something, yeah. I think it'll work. We're just gonna go with it. I thought all of these were pretty much standardized, but I guess they are not standardized. I was hoping that I was just gonna swap this one out with this one. So there's two different connectors, and I have to put a crossbar between the two, as it shows right here. This little thing, the little crossbar, and then that goes to the BMS. All right, well, we'll figure it out. Can't be that hard. Can't be that hard to figure it out. Though it could. Very well could be that hard to figure out. All right. So we need the front of the box. We need this bad boy right here. So we're not going to touch anything. Nope. All right, we're good. We can just set it right on top. Lame, lame, lame. That was not what I was wanting to have to run into an issue like that. All right. So we'll back shift, back this one right here, this one right here. All right, so P minuses are black. We gotta install them so they're flat facing like that. Okay. We got those on. Let's get these on. These are the pieces that will be used in the next one, and they're already on here. Okay, that's why I couldn't find them. Alright, so we bolted that down, we bolted that down. Basically it looks like this now. So next is number 4, main board. So these go on to that, and it's on the back side like that. We got those, we got those, we got that looking good, that's looking good. Okay. Then we need to put the board on. Let's bring out the battery management system. BMS. And that is this box first. Let's get this circuit board on here. Board right there. Board back. Okay, our board is on. That's done, that's done. All of that looks good. Next step, we need to put this thing on. What is this thing? And that goes between, right, goes right here. And then the board goes on. Okay, so there's that. Here's the BMS right here. Oh, I bet you it goes right on. Oh, it goes right on that heat sink, huh? I bet. So this goes right on top of the heat sink. Okay, yeah. That bad boy's on. Done, done, done and done. All right, next step, main board. So number, what is that? DK1. Just like that. Like that, like that. Like that. So DK2 goes to there. It should have been like that. Like that. It's supposed to look like that. I would say it looks like that. All right, next step. That is number DK3. Okay. So DK3 is this one, and then it goes right into here like that. Alright, next is DK4. Alright. I'm just going to trust the instructions. Go straight up in the air, like that, eh? DK4 goes straight up, straight up. You just bolt it there, and that's what that's supposed to look like. Okay. And then I take a D5 is, yeah, okay, yeah, those are our terminal posts. Okay, that makes sense. Dealing with this circuit board, I should have probably been grounded. All right, next step. Complete the inspection. Sweet. That's a drink time. We got cables to cable. Got this bad boy, yeah. We want to go under all of this, and it gets plugged into this circuit board, our display circuit board. Take our black end, kicking it to the black side. Oh, probably goes up into these points. That's, yeah, that makes sense. All right. And then our next one is the red is on the top side, so this one. Alright, so then those just go free, okay? Next step is to put the box on. Cool. Check that bad boy out. All nice and done. for here. One goes for here. Or maybe it goes like this, and then like that, then like that, and like that, then like that, and like that. All right, that's that. Short wire goes to short side, long wire goes to long side. That's pretty self-explanatory there. So we'll go short wire into right here. We want to come up through here maybe, a little better management style. Coming through like that. Put these up like that. Okay. That looks done. Close the box. And then we have our doodly dads, our display module. Box is built, so now I just got to connect it to the inverter and get it up and running. These connectors aren't going to work for some reason. This one's a lot smaller terminal ring than the inside here. They do fit and they click in, but when I put a voltmeter on it, I wasn't getting any current going through it. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use this, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this one off and this one off, and then just basically run my cable straight from the inverter straight in there and terminate it to the bus that's already on the back side of this. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this one right here and this one right here, and then we'll run our terminal cable right into it like that, but through this hole.
Oh, let me see if they're on there. Yeah, they're on there.
No, I don't, because I don't have a. This is the only thing I can use to
connect them.
Yeah. We are running at 98% state of charge at 57.72 volts. No amps going on. All right. And then we should turn that bad boy on. We're good here. So we'll unplug the cable from the generator, and then we shall plug it in. There we go. All right. Cool. Okay, we got it running. We are running off solar now, so sweet deal. We're back in business. Yeah, next step is basically to wire the house. I only have this one outlet that's wired, so I gotta wire the whole entire house, all the outlets, all the lights, so all the fun stuff. So well, yeah, we'll max out our breaker box, and yeah, I think we're back in the game. Cool. But for now, rock and roll.